Purification. Sorry, left out this one. Meditation. Yeah, we read the first, in German language.
Wie einen Stern, eine optische Täuschung, eine Kerzenflamme. Einen Traum, einen Blitz, eine Wolke. So sieh alles an, was zusammengesetzt ist.
Here it says, Buddha said, look at all the causative phenomena in this way, as we went through. Nature, their nature. Impermanence nature and death, ultimate nature. It appeared real from a side, then because we haven't realized that, I can't say all of you, but myself, that you see, then totally interest on that, believing real, everything, see, what appears real. So, so all hallucination are totally, what do I believe? It's all hallucination, believing hallucination is true, reality. within that, within the causative phenomena, then meaning where particularly on which we have a concept of permanence, while it's impermanent, natural concept of permanence and or then believing real, what is not real, what is not real, what is not real, believing real, concept of ignorance, the king of the delusion. So we're living life with that. So the your our the family members, relatives, friends. Then second, possessions. Third, one's own body. So that among the causative phenomena, so some to consider permanent as well as nature, totally only impermanent, changing second by second, doesn't last even a second. Minute by minute, second by second, even within second, there's split seconds, so that. You see, all the phenomena is that nature, but we don't realize it appears permanent, and we totally believe in touch is permanent. Then other ones, on the basis of that, then attachment rises, anger rises, or the delusion rises. Then that is based on the kasure. That is based on the total hallucination, the biggest hallucination. While everything exists in mere name, including the I, but you see, do not appear that way, and such as like myself, do not appear that way, and then you see, appear as a real, and not merely labeled by mind, but even not labeled by mind. So too gross. So that's even much more meaningful according to previous schools, Baba Shik school, Sundara school, Chiddamandara school. So you follow their point, their wrong concept, their point of view. You see, the way they believe the I, the way they think wrong concept. There's much more gross, so wrong concept, wrong view. So many wrong views of I. Example, one phenomenon of I, then view of the I, so many wrong concepts, wrong views, wrong projection, wrong declaration, wrong projection. Many so like that. So this, so the main meditation, main advice, look at all causes and phenomena like this, but particular one is this. The one's own relatives, family, they have friends, and so, and the one's possessions, and then one's own body. That. Okay, yeah. sonam de tande sigbayu khawangton junje jadun gadanatan chivel sibe
Möge
solen
Kraft dieses
rodo
positiven Potenzials alle Lebewesen den Zustand allumfassender Weisheit erlangen, alle Fehler bezähmen, die dem Wege im Wege stehen, und Freiheit finden vom Meer des Daseins, das aufgewühlt ist durch die Wogen von Krankheit, Alter und Tod.
Yeah, any so purpose of we generate positive mind, virtuous thought, healthy mind. To you see our lesson, teach him to become a virtue, cause of happiness. So the purpose of one's own life is not just to not only oneself to not suffer and to achieve happiness, not just for that. Only to, not just that. Even not to, even to achieve ultimate happiness, the liberation from oceans of samsara suffering, hell, hunger, ghosts, animal, human beings, sura, asura, intermediate, all their suffering, oceans of each of realm suffering of samsara. So even forever free from that, to achieve the blissful state of peace for oneself, even not that purpose of why we're born human being this time. It's not just even not for that. Then that is seeking happiness for oneself. That's what the function or the self-cherishing thought wishes. So that is not ultimate good heart cherishing others, but not bodhichitta. The cherishing others who are numberless. How much do you think you are important? Every single others, each ants, each mosquitoes, each tiny flies, everyone is as much as important as you think you are important. That. See, they do not want suffering as you don't want suffering. They want happiness as you need happiness. Exactly. So others, not just one, numberless, uncountable. numberless human beings, numberless sura, asura, intermediate beings, numberless helping, numberless hungry ghosts, numberless animals, as I went through yesterday. So that, numberless animals. So you see, you can see, so, yeah, and you think, oh, I want is so important. My happiness is the most important. My happiness, so important. My happiness. So always, day and night, all the time, my happiness, my one I can be happy, one I can be happy, one I can be happy. Like Tibetan people say, "Oh mani pema, one I can be happy, one I can be happy." If you're going market and outside the market, one I can be happy. First like that, first very squeezed, so many problems. When I can be happy, oh, I have this problem, I have that problem, I have that. Oh, so squeezed the face, all the veins out, so squeezed the face, not a happy face. See, not a happy face. So that all the time, you give up. I mean, you kind of don't think. Each sentence, each person, each other person who's there in the road, the shop, in the road, in the car, animals. I mean, everyone's so important as you are, as you think. So you are so important, most important, and your happiness is most important. You see, yourself to be free from problems. The most important than anything else in the world. You see? Kind of, you don't understand all the rest, other things, right? 100 times, 1,000, million, billion times suffering more in the world or in the 6 realms. You don't see, you don't understand. Only think of things, see, on the eye. So you see, you don't think, you don't know, you don't think. Even you know, don't think. Don't think or don't care. Even intellectually know. So most don't know. The other sentient being, those like desire realm, form realm, formless realm. You see, desire realm has a suffering of pain, suffering of change, pervasive compound suffering, 2 types of suffering. You see, desire realm, we are in the desire realm. So, it's also animals and, predators. So, then form realm, with samsara, the 3, samsara being divided in 3, desire realm, form realm, formless realm. The form realm don't have suffering, pain. During that time, then form realm don't have suffering, pain, but they have suffering change, and the third one, from where 2 other suffering rises, suffering change there. Then the formless realm, only mind, do not have the body, the gross body, don't have. But not free from samsara being. the second one, by under the control of delusion karma. So suffering, so therefore suffering. So the third, pervasive compound suffering. So there's ours, aggregates. We have the aggregates of form, feeling, cognition, compound aggregates. At the moment, we have the 5 aggregates. So being under the control, the last one, the consciousness. So being under the control of karma and delusion. So it's a 5 aggregates pervaded by suffering. That's why it's pervaded by suffering. Kappa, ducheki dunga, kappa. Kappa is a pervasive. So that's why our body mind is nature of suffering. Why? In nature of suffering. Why? We have to understand. We have to learn that. Why? Even you're born from parents whose body mind is suffering nature, but if you practice Dharma, you can be free from that. Not because you're born parent whose body mind nature is suffering. So because of that, then you have no choice. You have to go through that forever. It's not like that. So if you practice Dharma, if you practice Dharma, if you practice right path, positive, correct concept, correct mind, correct path. If you practice the correct path, there's many different levels. Correct path, which removes cause of suffering, the karma and delusion. Afflicted mind. The affliction, which removes that. Then you can be free totally, forever from the suffering. Yeah. So the forever from the suffering, rebirth, suffering of death, suffering of old age, sicknesses, suffering of dissatisfaction. Depression, those are suffering pain. Depression, that you see, so many millions of people suffer. Depression, so the dissatisfaction, one of the big suffering in the life. No matter how much $1 billion, zillion dollar, $1 trillion you have, greater and greater dissatisfaction if you don't know Dharma. If you don't know Dharma, if you don't know meditation. Of course, there are all kinds, what's called meditation, there's all kinds. But you have to know, you have to do the right meditation, So then you achieve satisfaction instead of dissatisfaction. So his Holiness say often, people work very hard to try to get everything for the 5 senses, but never. You see, the paper for the 6 senses, 61. The mind, nothing done for that, and then only 5 senses. Then no matter how much you get, the material outside, you see, from outside. Not trying from inside the mind, but trying from outside. So you see, even you have got everything what you think in the world, you know, the five sense objects, then you see the sixth is the left chakra. Oh, then you see the dissatisfaction. Oh, then sorry, even you have all the external phenomena, what do you think in the world, what do you thought, what do you think you got. But you see, then the mind, the left out. So that's dissatisfaction. So much unhappiness. Dissatisfaction. For example, in China, economic, as you know, for so many years it developed so much. So many people become rich, and so many people become so rich, and so you see, they become so rich, and of course they bought many land in Australia, America, many places in the West, so many land, also like that. But you see now, it seems materially they see. They become extremely rich, but you see, didn't find satisfaction. Didn't find satisfaction. So you see, then more people, the general news is the more people become a Buddhist, or the more people want to, you see, yes, they need the religion, or they need to, you see, Buddha Dharma, the strong wish, to learn Dharma, it's like that, become like that, people become like that. So material didn't give so much satisfaction, to the life. And so rely on Buddha Dharma. So that's the general news. Or they like that. That. So, yeah. So that's why actually turn to therefore to learn Dharma, to learn Dharma, to actually to experience, and to learn meditation, how it becomes so important, like that in the life, to achieve happiness for the mind. So as I said at the beginning yesterday, even you don't believe the reincarnation karma, but still it's so important to practice patience and satisfaction and loving kindness, compassion, all that. So that is, you see, that is giving happiness to our the sixth sense, mind, the mind, body and mind. the consciousness, the mind, giving happiness to that. So you have to understand. So pervasive. Now next one, compounding suffering. So the aggregate, our aggregate or the formless beings aggregate, you see, they don't have a body as we have. They don't have. So what aggregate they would have is the mind. So but it's contaminated seed of delusion karma. It's like it's like the ground which has planted the seed of poison tree, which kills. So like that we see, which is a great danger, So it's like that. So the aggregate contaminated seed of delusion karma. So from the seed, again delusion rises, and then again suffering rises, even including suffering of next life. So like that. So pervasive compound suffering. The formless realm, they're just that. So they achieve kasure. Form realm has something she or 4 levels of the firm contemplation. And so totally by counting all the small ones, then levels, then 17, so nearly to 17 levels of the form realm. Then formless realm is 4. The middle sky, then consciousness, nothingness, and the tip of samsara. So there are 4. So all those are, even in Hindu, very first, through meditation, the samatha, kama abhaya meditation, mental quiescence, which is 9 levels, you achieve those 9 levels. Then you can, only then you can do perfect meditation. No obstacle of attachment, attachment is scheduling thought, gross and subtle, you are free. Those obstacles. Then singing thought, gross and subtle, you are free from that. So only then you can perfect meditation. So you see, through that, the achieve form realm, formless realm. From the first firm concentration, something, from there to go to second and third, fourth. So there are 6 ichituk. I don't know how to translate, but ichituk, 6 types of belief. But it's easy. Basically, it's a looking what level what you are. It's a you see. Not perfect. I mean, the next level is better, more peace. So always you look at it like this. Better, next level is better than what we have achieved. So always that 6, ichitu, 6 belief or something. It is an analysis, looking, reasoning, looking better than the next level. So like that, you go through all like that, even the formless realm. From limitless skies and infinite consciousness, all that, nothingness, and so even in Hindu you can do that. But you see, the way of generating looking at the nature of suffering, and then it's not same as what is taught in Buddha's teachings. And so you see, only by comparing, and then after you achieve the tip of the samsara, and then there's no higher realm in the samsara. So the mind becomes so subtle, the delusions become so subtle. So sometimes it's believed I've achieved nirvana. Not achieved nirvana, but you see, believed achieved nirvana. So the delusion becomes so subtle. There are I forgot, the 9 or the 3 round, this heavy one, the delusion, then there's middle one, then there's a small one. So they're like this. So those great middle ones removed, and so delusion there, and very small. So you don't notice. So you believe you achieve nirvana. I think that. Then you see, when that karma is finished, how long you are there. When the karma finishes, then you see the where you're going to be reborn. You see, like even lower realms, the human realms, or I mean the lower stage. So then you see, then you see. Probably you see, life before you are born there. Maybe now you're that. So then going to next life. Then they think, nirvana is not true. So they think nirvana is true. No, you have to be reborn again. So you see, the suffering realm. So then because we get heresy, because they get heresy, and then due to heresy, that causes then to be born in hell. All like that. Sorry. So the Buddhist ways that then you see pervasive compound suffering is the main thing. That's the main thing. You look at it, you try to realize that how that is nature of suffering. Then by actualizing path, you try to be free from that. So once you become free from that, and then you become free forever from the suffering, pain, all the temporary worldly pleasure, samsara pleasure. All this, you see, the kind of pleasure of music, pleasure of food, pleasure of a house, pleasure of sex, and the pleasure of so many things. So up to an individual person, then what pleasure is, the samsara pleasure, the worldly pleasure. So like not the Dharma happiness, where you can continue and develop, complete. When you achieve nirvana, when you're free from samsara, that's one thing. Then not only that, even you achieve peerless happiness, great nirvana for full enlightenment. So you see, you can complete Dharma happiness. But here, samsara happiness, because of the nature of suffering, you cannot continue. There is no continuation. It's only a short while. Bodhisattva Tongman Sangpo, Bodhisattva, great Bodhisattva Tongman Sangpo, Lama from Tibet, said, Dunga Tamji, Dagde Dole Chung, then all the sufferings came from the eye, cherishing the eye, cherishing happiness for the eye. All the suffering came from the desiring happiness for the eye. They've been self-cherishing thought. Zobe Sangye, Shenben Semle Chung, the fully completed the realization, or the totally purified the obscuration, the full enlightenment. That one comes from Zobe Sangye, Shenben Semle Chung, by benefiting others, by total benefiting others. So there's total cherishing others. Therefore, Thai Samchen Dalchi. Therefore, in order to liberate the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, the obscuration, Changzhu Samje, Jase Laklin, the generating bodhichitta is a Changzhu Samje. Generating bodhichitta is the practice of the bodhisattva. Like that. Yeah, so the cherishing the I, or that there is the draw of the suffering for oneself and for others. There is the draw of the suffering, cause of the suffering. Also, it is not only you, but it harms others, other sentient beings. Not only the harms directly or indirectly harms numberless sentient beings now, but it's been harming besides oneself to numberless sentient beings from beginningless rebirth and future. Then cherishing others, source of happiness, is the opening door for happiness for yourself and for others. Or there's the opening door for happiness, to achieve all the happiness up to enlightenment, cherishing others, all that one. So if you want happiness, then you see, best one is that. Or you see, instead of spending life, you see, instead of cherishing, we've been cherishing. This is nothing new. We've been cherishing from beginningless rebirth up to now. So that's why we still have suffering. We still are not free. Numberless sentient beings achieved, including Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, numberless sentient beings achieve enlightenment because they're able to achieve enlightenment because they're able to change the mind into bodhichitta, cherish others. Those who can cherish others, then numberless beings achieved enlightenment in the past. So oneself didn't achieve that. So it's not it's cherishing others, advertising, cherishing others, they cherish I. That's not the first time. We've been doing that from beginningless life. We've been working for that. Sacrifice life for the self-cherishing thought. So therefore, we're still not free from suffering. So as I mentioned yesterday, whole thing, all your happiness, all your suffering, all come from your mind. As I mentioned yesterday, all that. See, sorry. I mentioned the person who was walking in the road and so squeezed the mind, the expression of face. So I have this problem, I have that problem, when I can be happy, day and night. So, you make yourself so unhappy. Exaggerate. I mean, you're just, so unhappy, your life, so much suffering. So I'm saying, you see, so like that, no smile, nothing. But you see, suddenly, then you say, Kasure. Suddenly you think, purpose of my life. I'm here, you see. Purpose of my life is to benefit others. Not always cherish, always concern, always think I. Only the I among the sentient beings. Number the sentient beings, you don't care. No feeling, no. And then I, the most important. You see. So here, purpose of my life to benefit others. To benefit others. Certainly change, you see, the attitude of life. Benefit others. Help others free from suffering to achieve happiness. Here, my life is to free others. So now you change your attitude. You see, that you are to be used by others for their happiness. Like they use water however they want for their happiness. They use fire however they want for their happiness. They use wind however they want. The earth they use however they want to see their happiness. They use so however they want, they use. You see? And sky. Many different ways for their happiness. All like that, you see. Even you can't think that much extensive, but at least I'm here for others to cause happiness, to serve. Then you see, right there you found happiness in the life. The minute you change your mind from self-cherishing to cherishing others, right there, you don't have to go anywhere. Right there, you found your happiness. You achieved your happiness. You see, then there's smile. Natural smile, not political smile. Sometimes you push this one, political smile, kind of, not a hard smile. I don't mean that, not fully smile, so the way, natural smile. Then you see, all others close to you, you're close to them. There's no barrier. All are like family. All are like family to you, and you are too close to them. So wherever you go, there's great happiness in your life, in your heart. Wherever you go, you give happiness to others. So that you see. So I don't think I will have time to. The morning motivation, because as soon as we wake up, the small book that you got, I think they printed as a morning meditation or motivation to transform life with the iron into the gold. Iron into the gold. I make a kind of maybe a little bit funny, but I say kaka life into gold. Kaka life, which is in kaka life, now into gold. You see, like that, by changing your mind. That one is really, wow, that one is really, after the moderation, the bodhichitta. This, wow, dedication for sentient being. Wow, that's incredible. You see, to cause happiness to sentient being. Oh, then that is how to live the life. That is the telling how to live the life, how to make your life happy. Oh, that is the... So, cherishing others, working for others is the best life. Cherishing, living life with the cherishing I, that is suffering life. So also mentioned Kasure in bodhichitta Kasure. If you wish, quickly guide, save, guide to yourself and others. Quickly guide yourself and others. Then, you see, do this exchange one for others. Your attitude, you see, with making your life suffering, so much problem on. So this self-cherishing thought, to change that into cherishing others. That is samaya tamba jebacha. Datan you jaba dobade, datan shin jechawa, samaya tamba jebacha. So exchange amongst others, practice secretly. Secretly means this cherishing numberless sentient beings, then they renounce I, then the higher intelligent bodhisattva practice, lower intelligent bodhisattva, it doesn't fit to their mind, to never in a college. And so, but that is okay. But I think for us, it would be sorry. It's just through the mind, not change with the body. Change just the mind, just mental thing, mind. So, so it's a very secret practice. You don't you don't advertise. Oh, I'm practicing bodhichitta. You don't announce in the world. Sorry, you don't announce of the world in your country or in your society. So you just mentally, you see. Oh, yeah. So bodhisattva, Bodhi Shinti Deva, great bodhisattva, advise this. All this and do the practice secretly. This is very true. It's very true. You see, many organizations want that work, you see, but you never change your mind and to help others. So then it arises many problems, problems. And also, you see, even you engage in the work to help others, but you see, even the Buddhist, you see, but your mind is not changed. But your mind, you see, you work with a strong selfish mind, for yourself, to get happiness for yourself, for your eye. It's outside looking, maybe working for others. But anyway, so anyway, then it meant to be working for other people, but however, then when you do the work, then so many personal crash, personal, like car accident, personal crash. So many people with a strong selfish mind crash. Oh, then there's so many problems, so many problems. Oh, then even there's no money problem, but there's a personal problem, a personal relationship, personal problems. So many problems. Oh, then you see, so life goes into so much problem, so much problem. Then you don't get along, you don't get along with others. So like that. So then you see, then mentally, you see, instead of more peaceful, more and more peaceful, more satisfaction, more peaceful, more fulfillment, and then instead of that, more dissatisfaction, more the depression, so much problem rises, so much, you see. Then that causes disease. Then that causes also the mental, physical disease. Then like that, you see. Then life goes like that, because you never take care of your mind. You don't do the practice. You don't do bodhichitta practice. What since they ever advised, you don't do that. Exchange ones for others. They don't. You see, you think helping others some other way. You never think the bodhichitta. You see, through mind to help others best, but through the bodhichitta, your mind, the bodhichitta, the helping others is the best. See, without that, then the selfish mind, that brings so much problems. So that sorry, and it's mentioned in the Buddha chapter. See, that's in Jao Machena. If you don't exchange oneself for others, Dakshin Java Machena, Dosan Yetim Jures. So if you don't, cherish others, let's go to I, cherish others instead of that. Then from where all the suffering rise, the I, let's go I, and cherish others. From where all the happiness, including enlightenment, comes. From where enlightenment comes, all the cherishing others. What is one sentient being? One insect? What is one person? Or what is a numberless sentient being? Cherishing others. So 그래. 근데. Well, sorry, I have to mention this in there. I mentioned in those previous places, but it was important. Just one story of career. By generating unbelievable compassion, the cherishing, even cherishing one living being. Then you see from that, you go to Pure Land, you go it's enlightenment. Right? Even cherish one living being. So let me tell the example. It is in the Vajrayana commentary. This great yogi, Nagvajrapava. So normally he travels in the sky with the 500 yogi dakinis with the Dharma bell music. He fly. soul died. So see, one time he was going for a place called Oji. I think it's near Bombay, near Baksa, where I was 8 years, where Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, Gandhiji were prisoned during British time. So many people were killed. So I was there 8 years. I escaped from Bhutan, from Tibet, after Tibet was occupied by mainland China. So, Oti nearby there. He was going, the great yogi was going for his last practice of Tantra. Japa. He is going for particular deeds, Tantra deeds, before achieving enlightenment. He was going there. So there was a big river, and there was one lady, totally, the passing blood and black blood, totally black and the passing blood coming, what's the name of the disease? Leprosy, leprosy, total filthy. Then you see, she asked if you can take me to cross the river. So then he didn't pay attention, he went straight. So after some time, then his disciple, who was a monk, about 36 vow, not gallon, not big shoe, but monk, 36 vow, seminar. So that he came, and then he saw this lady, and this lady asked, could you take me other side river? Then this monk was unbelievable compassion, unbelievable compassion. Then no thought of I am among the ladies, it cannot touch her. No, then also the disease, I will get the disease, leprosy disease. No thought of that unbelievable compassion. It totally cherished the lady who was totally filthy. Then he immediately carried the backside, his backside, the lady carried, then walked to the river. So didn't reach other side river. When he reached the middle of the river, he saw this lady, not sending me, it's deity, Doja Pamo, the same as about Yogini. Doja Pamo, the deity with a pig head on the top, that one, Doja Pamo, that shows represent the root of some side of ignorance. So then it's a chance and wisdom. The definite meaning of Doja Pamo is a chance and wisdom, bliss, voidness. So anyway, so yeah, opposite so to petrify ignorance. So you see, the monk by generating unbelievable compassion, cherishing her, and then the total sacrifice. Then because his karma, his negative karma, unable to see that lady as a deity, enlightened deity, Doja Pangmo. You see, he's Doja Pangmo, but you see, at the beginning could not see Doja Pangmo, but very suffering filled lady. You see, so his karmic view of the lady was like that. So by general unbelievable compassion, giving his life, to carry her. By carrying even not reach cross the river, but even how, then all his karma, negative karma is purified. Negative karma, which negative karma, negative mind, impure mind, which project the totally suffering lady, all is purified. Negative karma, that's the mind, you see, negative, totally purified, gone. Oh, so now he see the real enlightened being, Buddha. He see. This is Buddha from beginning, but could not see. Why? All of that. So now purified his mind. That the negative karma, negative mind, impure mind will project this very suffering lady. Now it's gone. That negative karma is purified, gone. So the vision, the impure vision is gone. So see the Japangmo as enlightened being, you see as enlightened being, you see. Before ordinary being. Now you see enlightened. That's the enlightened being, but you see from its own side enlightened being, but you don't see. So now you see enlightened being. So then she took him to the Pure Land, Tabakatu. She took him, the monk, without needing to die, or with the same body, took to Pure Land. Yeah? So if you reach there, definitely become enlightened. Whereas Amitabha Pure Land or the Amitabha Pure Land, you don't become enlightened in that life. Or the Kidru Raga asked the one great Lama, they said next life or something like that. So, then you see, he could have been enlightened before his guru. It's possible. So, you see, now you're cherishing others. Now I'm talking about cherishing others. Even cherishing one sentient being. Doesn't matter, insect or person, even one. Incredible compassion, cherish. That's enlightenment. Result, you see, unbelievable. Pure, the enlightenment. Result. Like that, you see, even one. My emphasize that. Of course, no question. Cherishing all sentient milk, no question. But even just one, I'm sorry. How cherishing others, even one. Raw happiness. Can you imagine? So like that, so if you don't change don't change oneself in others, then enlightenment cannot be achieved. While you are in samsara, there is no happiness. Is it with the selfish mind? Even while you are samsara, there is no happiness. No, how much or the life you are, how much you are samsara, there is no happiness. Live aside of the happiness of the future lives. You forget to live. Even for happiness with the self-cherishing thought, even even the works of this life cannot succeed. So much debate, so much problem, suffer. The problem rises from self-cherishing thought. So even works of this life, all of that, Uh, ah, 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 ah. Oh. Mm. So, sorry. Yeah. At the beginning, I meant Buddhism motivation, but it got sorry, went on, and so it's okay. So, as I mentioned, you see, yesterday, the Kenyandi. Well, so, sorry, I mentioned yesterday, you see, it's good meditation for you, how things are, you see, sorry, created by the mind, or they say, yesterday I used the example A. So forms like that, form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, or tangible object, that, you see, how it's created by your mind. What appear to you, what you see, is created by your mind. So, as I started the enlightenment, the hell, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, everyday life, it came from your mind, created by your mind. So yes, I give one example, how the A, that appear to you, that you see, how it came from your mind. sorry. Before you were taught, you see, there was no, there's no appearance A, or you see A, there's no such thing. And after the teacher or somebody wrote in the line, then that time you are not taught yet. You are not taught A yet. You see the base. You see that time you see the base of the, you see the base of the A. That time. And then after you don't, it doesn't appear A, and this is A, doesn't appear to you, and you don't see before somebody did introduce you. So after somebody introduce you follow, then your mind is labeled with the belief. That's A. Then next second, there's appearance. Then next second, you see the A. So seeing the A is completely come from your mind. So, you see, similar situation, when there's a situation where you get angry, you want to fight, you want to kill somebody. So, the situation, when it comes in this situation, is something. It's come from your mind. Now this meditation should bring here in your life. This meditation, this analysis, the scientific, this logical analysis, now you should bring in your life. What there's a strong desire, uncontrolled desire, like mountains, you know, overwhelmed. So that like that, you see, to the object, you see, desire, or then comes with anger, so strong anger, delusions like that, you see, right? Or then you see, then you bring, see, what you say. So without your labeling, first, without your labeling, there is no appearance of that object. So without appearance, you can see it. You can see it. This is this. Or this is ugly, or this is beautiful, or you don't see it. So we see that time. Then you see, the meditation should bring here in this, but especially in this, this very important point of life happens here. So that anger goes away immediately. So the desire, uncontrollable desire, goes away immediately. Like clouds in the sky, like that, you see? So therefore, another delusion, you see? That's what it is. Mm. So you see, sorry. Sorry. So you see, Lama Tsongkhapa now mentioned, sorry, I don't remember which text. Lamrichimo, yeah, Lamrichimo mentioned that this word is very important. Timu ke drodakbe rangshin la. Timu is ignorance. Or there's a denzin holding things truly existent. Existing from the side, exist by nature, real. By using everyday language, real. So, timu ke drodakbe rangshin la. Drodakbe means exaggerate. Rangshin la means in nature. Yeah, for example, you see, yeah, so I'll just give an example. You see, how we create the I, by the mind, you see, how you create your I by the mind. So the I is not something truly existent or, you see, a real one, existing from inside, not that at all, not at all. If you analyze, then you can understand. If you analyze. So, for example, like this. So there's a, you see, there's the aggregate. There's the base to be labeled I, the aggregate. So the I focus on the aggregate. The mind focuses on the aggregate. And that some mind make up the label I. Make up the label I. So that mind merely imputed the I. Merely means nothing from that. merely imputed I, labeled I. So that's it. There's nothing more. There's nothing slightest more I than that. How the I exists, that's all, nothing else. Extremely subtle, what it is. Extremely subtle. So subtle. Nothing slightly more than that exists. Nothing is slightly more than that is a hallucination. I, slightly more than that is a hallucination. That is the kasure, unmistaken kasure, unmistaken object of reputation of the Madhyamika school, the Prasangika, Umatanyuva. So, you see, in the kasore, Babashika, the Chedamera, kasore, there are 18 schools, and only one, Nemapu Deva. So that one, Nemapu Deva, you see, the I, permanent, existing alone, existing with his freedom, existing alone without dependent paths, existing with his freedom without dependent cause conditions, and all. So the Nemapurideva says neither that nor is impermanence and existing by different parts. Then existing not with its freedom. Nemapurideva do not accept also that. Not of that. So, both do not accept. The opposite, like Hindus, as Atma, Hindu believe Atma. So because of the I permanent, so then exists alone, exists with the. If you don't accept that, then the opposite, the reality also do not accept. So that accept that. Otherwise, the so Chitameva, see, all the Buddhist philosophy Chitameva are the is impermanent. Then not depend not exist alone, depend on parts, and depend on cause conditions, not exist with its own freedom, none of them. So now the next one, on the basis of that, not existing with the not existing self-sufficient. Rangyatul is self-sufficient, not. So self-sufficient, then that's the wrong view. So they not self-sufficient. Then Jida mantra, Mandwala school. Then Mandwala school, the seventh consciousness or eighth consciousness they accept. So seventh consciousness, Gunshi, Yijinamshe, Gunshi, the basis of all nirvana samsara. So, then you could say, for example, blue, then example, so there's imprint, substances left on the seventh consciousness. So that one that experience out, then one manifests into knower, the mind, and knower, sorry, knowing phenomena. Knowing phenomena, one is mind, one manifests object, blue. One is onzin, ngombazimbe, namshe, sheba, ngombazimbe. So the mind which is knowing the blue, and the one manifests into blue color. So manifest at the same time. One is the mind, the perceiving blue, and the one is the blue color itself. So all like that comes from the imprint, substance left of the seventh consciousness continuity. So like that. So therefore, the I, you see, existing without depending on the substance left on seventh consciousness manifesting one the mind perceiving that I, one is the object I. So all I exists without depending on that, or then that's the wrong view. Do not accept. So you see. 그래서 그래. So now the Madhyamika. So now the Madhyamika. Savatangtrika, Rangjiva. So there you see, the Gakcha, the object spiritual, according to the school, mind or school, the Savatangtrika. So then, undefected. Things appear to the undefected mind. Appear to the undefected mind, then labeled. Without depending on that, existing from its own side, completely. All that is the wrong view. Gaksha, the according to Pasangi, Savatangdra school. So the I in that I appearing like that, that's the wrong view according to Savatangdrika. So the so you see, now Savatangdrika. Savatangdrika, so you see, they accept I is labeled by the mind. leveled by the mind, and not merely leveled by the mind, because I exist from its own side. I exist from its own side. So, not leveled by mind, but not merely leveled by mind. So they think it's right. That's the right view, according to Kathuri, Tantrika. Oh, so now this is exactly middle level by mind. That's correct. That's okay. That's correct. But there's something from its own side. Not merely labeled by mind, because there's something from there. There's something there. There's something slight more than that is merely labeled by mind. The I is merely labeled by mind. The Tantric think that's the correct one. Right view. That's exactly wrong view. This is exact, unmistaken, subtle wrong view, objectively reputed. You go to person care school. According to person care school, exact, unmistaken, objectively reputed. Go to person care school. All that. So now so therefore, you see, in the view, for example, in my view of the I, there's, you see, Catholic, what the Hindus believe, they truly exist, permanent, you see, there's appearance in the I, permanent exists in its own freedom, then existing self-sufficiency, then what Catholic, the Chiddamanta school, the wrong view, they existed without substance, the self-consciousness manifesting one object, one subject, the mind perceiving the I, not without depending that. So existing alone, existing completely from that. So it's there. The view of the I, how you see the I, how the I appears to you. And then the Madhamika, the Catholic person school, South Tantric school, the wrong view is there. You see? So, this, it's not completely middle level by mind, but there's something there. There's something, from that side, from the I side. It's there. So many piles of the wrong view. I have, you see, so many piles of wrong view of I. But that's extremely gross at the moment. So they see, so you see like that, to give the idea. So then, first you see that the I is made labeled by the category, by your mind, you see, as I described before. So the next second, when the I appears to you, it should appear merely labeled by mind, but you see, that whom it happens, it's only Buddha. So you see, like that, generally speaking. Otherwise, for sentient beings, the appearance of I, except equipoise meditation, except equipos mentation, emptiness, I. Oh, so there is no appearance of I as real, truly existent that time. The I beings. Otherwise, you see, sentient beings, and there's always I, actually, real appearance of real I. But there's no belief. But because the direct perception of emptiness, that I do not exist from its own side. So it's like recognizing dream is dream. Recognizing the mirage. You come through the sand, which sunlight hit. You come through that, you know there's no water at all. But the light of the sun, hit on the sand, you see that you have vision of water. But you know there's no water at all. You just came from there. But you have vision of water. All like that. So there's appearance for the sentient being. When the I appear, there's there's appearance of the real I. But you realize, because you have direct perception emptiness also, you see they're totally wrong. The illusive view. Hallucination, all like that, you see. So then, even to realize emptiness, I, then, that hallucination of the real I, the existing from the side. So, what makes us to have this hallucination? When the I appears to you, then a real one. Even there's no real I. Totally wrong. But what makes you the I appear that way? Hallucination. That is because on the mental continuum, from beginning to the birth, you see the past ignorance, the holding the I as true existence, as real. So has been leaving a negative imprint, on this mental continuum, which continued from beginning to birth up to today, up to the second. So this negative imprint collected from beginning to birth and on this mental continuum. So this project the real I, appearance of the real I. Project the appearance of the real I, truly existent I, existing from its own side. So first merely labeled the I by mind. The second, then you see the imprint left on mental continuum from beginning to birth. It projected the wrong view, real I. decorated the wrong view. So, like that, see? Oh, so there's a hallucination. Appearance of hallucination, see? False eye. So then you see, after that, so person who realizes emptiness, you see, there's no belief. Sorry, as I gave an example before, there's no belief because realize, you see, it doesn't exist at all from a society and exists in mere name. The true truth, realize absolute truth, and the second, we do that and realize the conventional truth for the old school mind. So, yeah, so that there's the appearance, but you don't believe it's true. So because you realize the emptiness. So then, who haven't realized emptiness, then because you see it of the eye, then you see, then third thing to you believe, 100%, totally in trust, the real eye, believe. This is 100% true. So then on the basis of this, and then on the basis of this, see, Lama Tsongkhapa said, ignorance, ignorance exaggerated, all like this. So ignorance, they believe, oh, this is 100% true, oh, this is 100% true. All the, you see, exaggerated. In this nature, and then, you see, exaggerate, see? In this then, differentiate bad and good. Exaggerate bad and good. And bad and good is exaggerated. And then, made differences. Made differences. Oh, then after that, then attachment and anger rises. The ugly one, bad one, do not like, anger rises. Or then the good, beautiful, or then it's after the label, then attachment. You see, exaggerate, make difference good and bad. Exaggerate, make difference. So, only after that, then anger attachment rises. You have to know that. Only after that. Only after that. You think that maybe before. No. After. That you have to really know. You have to analyze well. You may think it before. No. It exists from its side. Before you label it. Not like that. So like this, you see. So like this, then, all the individual problem, all the individual problem, suffering, body and mind, the depression and depression, abuse, and all the suffering, abuse, depression, everything, cancer, headache, whatever, all the thing, all that come from that. Come from this wrong concept. Or then family problem, society problem, country problem, world, global problem, all come from that. Even First World War come from that. Second World War come from that. That's wrong. You see, the attachment, the anger, then they come from the king of delusion, ignorance. Timu Tenzema Rigpa, holding the eyes real. So holding came from that. So, you see, so many years you have to be in prison. Even you didn't do, but somebody blamed you did. Then you have to end up in the prison for so many years or something like that. Whatever is the problem, everything comes from that. You see, so. So you have to get the idea the whole life. I mean, all these problems, individual and even global, everything came from, created by the wrong concept. Came from the wrong concept. This attachment, anger. Then you see, the meditation system, then real good and real bad from that. Then it came from the ignorance of the example, the root. The I would exist in mere level by mind, but then you see appeared existing from its own side, and then totally believe that true. All that it came from that ignorance. So Katore. Alama Tsongkhapa mentioned in the praise to Buddha that Buddha has, as he himself realized and taught us, sentient beings, the dependent arising, how things exist in dependent arising. So, Tende Toba, Jigden Guba, Chinyiba, Jigden Guba, Chinyiba, Te Zawa Marite. Kanshi Tongwe, Tedoba, Tenjin Dewa Jungsung. So Jigden has two things. Container, the world, and sentient beings. The essence, the sentient beings. The world all the sufferings, problems. And then all the problems of the container, the earth, the world, the container. Then the sentient beings is suffering. The rebirth and death and old age and so forth. These types of suffering, samsara. So all the nowadays you see now the huge fire in California. That's a huge. The 80 times of the 80 times the football game, football place. 80 times like that is burned by fire. Fire like that, big, huge size, and so fast blowing by the wind. And so many 12 people or some last night died. So, including that. So the Indonesia, what happened at the same time, the earthquake or the avalanche, or not avalanche, the tsunami, or so many people died. They could not count. More they find dead. So kind of like that as time goes. So that danger, the fire, water, air, earthquake, tsunami, yeah. So all the suffering of the world, the container and the inside, there's sentient beings. The root of all that problem is the maripa. Unknown mind, the ignorance. All that is holding the eye, such as the eye, while it is existing mere name, but then appear the real eye, and they totally believe. That ignorance. Oh, the root is that. Root of all the suffering is that. All the bad things happening, all that is the root. By seeing emptiness, by realizing emptiness, which is unified with the dependent arising. The subtle dependent arising, the I existing mere name. Because the I is existing mere name, so therefore the totally is empty of existing from inside. It's because there's a dependent arising, subtle dependent arising, existing mere name, so it's totally empty. So that it's empty, totally empty of existing from inside. So unified, the while the eye is empty, existing in mere name, functioning in the mere name. While the eye is existing in mere name, it is empty. Empty from inside, so unified. Therefore the Buddha, as himself realized and see free from samsara, and then with the bodhichitta sport, then achieved enlightenment. Or the direct perception of emptiness, that with that, sorry, directly cease the obscuration, then with a great sport of bodhichitta collecting infinite merit, so then achieved enlightenment. So he taught dependent arising, subtle dependent arising. Oh, that. So therefore, they're studying. Therefore, they're studying. Of course, Lamrim, which gives the total idea of the in the brief, brief version. And so then philosophy, then study extensive, the about truth, the things, all that study, so important. So from qualified teacher, all that is so important. To study as a sorry. So as much as I can study, so it purifies the mind and negative karma. If you don't understand, by reading, listening, so it purifies your negative karma, and it collects so much merit, and next life you get kasura. And if not pure land, or deva human being, perfectly human birth, again you become expert in the teachings of what you heard in past life, and you become expert, then you're able to practice and able to realization in the next life, or the next second next life, third next life, all that like that. It's better and better, and then you go to enlightenment. So, as long as the Buddha Dharma, if you don't understand, listening, teaching is so important, and because that, you see, then if you don't understand, so listening, teaching is so important. What it does to you in the future, near future, then it brings to enlightenment. Maybe I'll stop here. Or maybe short break. Then I have to quickly in preparation for initiation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe need preparation. I don't need to take a break. Yeah. Okay.
Short break. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to have a short break. 20. So we're going to have a short break for 10 minutes. Kurze Pause für 10 Minuten. Und danach geht es weiter mit der Einweihung. Also die Personen, die dann die Einweihung nehmen möchten, die können dann wiederkommen. So after that will be the initiation, and that people who would like to take the initiation can return.